Welcome to the 2021 Virtual Achievement Night. We are so glad that you're joining us as we celebrate our 2020 4-H year and recognize the participation and accomplishments of our 4-Hers. We hope you will grab some popcorn, sit back, and relax at home while you join us for our virtual program. At this time, it is my honor to introduce Rowan County 4-H agent Laura Allen to bring remarks.
My name is Laura Allen, and I'm the 4-H agent here in Rowan County. We are so glad that you're here to join us for our Virtual Achievement Night. Tonight we will celebrate the accomplishments and achievements of our 4-Hers from the year 2020. This past year has been very different for all of us. And despite the challenges, many of our 4-Hers have stayed involved in 4-H programs, and tonight we celebrate their successes. 4-H provides many opportunities for youth to learn, develop leadership skills, get involved in citizenship and community service opportunities, and to become the best person that they can be. This year has been full of 4-H activities, most of which were virtual, including 4-H presentations, summer fun kits, poultry judging, citizenship focus, 4-H Congress, club meetings, fundraisers, and more. Without the hard work and support of 4-H members, parents, 4-H volunteers, and supporters, these activities would not have been possible. During this year's Virtual Achievement Night, we will recognize 4-Hers for their participation and achievements during 2020. We will also hear remarks from Chloe Allen, NC 4-H State Council President, and conclude the evening with the installation of the 2021 4-H County Council and 4-H Club officers. Thank you all for joining us virtually to share in the achievements made by Rowan County 4-Hers. We hope that you will see how 4-H is making a positive impact in the lives of the youth in our community. We will now begin our program with the Pledge of Allegiance and the 4-H Pledge.
Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing and join me in reciting the 4-H pledge.
I pledge my head to clear thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my help to better living. For my club, my community, my country, and my world.
You may be seated. I will now call on Olivia Stewart for the thought of the day.
I would like to share this quote with you from Oprah Winfrey. Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never have enough. During these challenging times, it can be hard to see all the wonderful things we have to be grateful for. Instead of focusing on the negatives and the things we don't have, let's take this time to step back and focus on the positives and all the valuable things we do have.
Since we do not have any special guests to recognize like we would at our in-person events, we would just like to say thank you to our 4-H volunteers, parents, and supporters. Thank you for supporting 4-H and encouraging us throughout our 4-H career. I would now like to introduce our guest speaker. Our guest speaker is someone who is very dedicated to 4-H and has achieved a lot in her 4-H career. She currently is serving as the president of North Carolina 4-H, and even more impressively, she took on this role as she was entering her first ever semester of college at NC State. She is someone who proves that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to. Please join me in welcoming Chloe Allen.
Hello, Rowan County 4-H. I am so honored to be speaking to you all tonight. My name is Chloe Allen, and I am serving as your 2020-2021 State Council President. Tonight, we are gathered to celebrate all of the amazing achievements of the youth of Rowan County 4-H from this past year. And what a wild year it was! I don't think anyone could have predicted the events of 2020. Through all the uncertainty, we have to remind ourselves to always have hope. Is this hard? Yes, absolutely. I know I personally started to feel a little hopeless as the year went on, and it was a hard feeling to shake. But it's not hopeless. We have the power to push through this and come out of it stronger than ever. Many people are facing different struggles right now, and I can't possibly know what each of you is dealing with individually. But what I do know is that as long as we hope, as long as we keep working, we can change our lives. We can even change the world. We just have to keep hoping, because hope is stronger than fear, and it's the thing that's going to get us through this time of fear and uncertainty. Many people had goals for 2020 that they didn't get to see through. I know many of our 4-Hers were affected by changes to presentations, livestock shows, horse shows, the state fair, and more. I myself had big plans for the state fair, and I was disappointed when I found out such a special part of my life was going to be absent in 2020. While being disappointed about this is natural, it's also important to focus on the accomplishments we did make, no matter how big or small. Those accomplishments are important, and I'm so proud of you all and your achievements. You all accomplished some amazing things this year, and you should be proud of yourselves for it. Not only does it feel good to reach new achievements, but these achievements are also a sign of personal growth in an area that's important to you. That growth and experience is so valuable. Treasure it. One of my favorite things in the world is to celebrate the accomplishments of 4-Hers. I always loved my county's achievement night, as it was a time for us to come together and celebrate each other. My friends and I would support each other as we competed for awards, I'd reconnect with my fellow 4-Hers, and we'd get to watch the younger 4-Hers making the accomplishments that we did at their age. My achievement night is so special to me, and I'm so honored to be a part of achievement night for all of you. Please, never stop doing great things. At this point, I want everyone watching to give some virtual applause for the Rowan County 4-Hers, because they deserve it. This year was one of the hardest for people in my generation, yet these youth were still able to continue reaching achievements in 4-H. This night is proof that with the power of leadership, perseverance, and other skills taught in 4-H, our young leaders are truly unstoppable. Finally, I want to leave you all with a challenge. I challenge you all to dream big and follow your ambitions. Some of you might think it sounds cheesy, but that mentality got me to where I am today. There were so many points in my journey toward becoming a state officer when I wondered if it would ever happen, but I never gave up. I knew what I wanted and I was going to make it happen. I want you all to keep that mentality because it will take you so many places in life. I don't think anyone will forget 2020, even with all of the craziness, and I mean it was like each month was trying to outdo the previous one. I still think that some of the most memorable moments for us will be those that involved 4-H, and that's something that I will always be grateful for. Thank you for a year of wonderful memories, and thank you for having me tonight in Rowan County 4-H. May this year bring you all growth, happiness, and wonderful adventures. I love you all.
Chloe, thank you so much for your willingness to speak to us. You truly are an inspiration. Thank you for encouraging us to keep our heads up and chase our dreams. At this time, we will begin the awards portion of our program. We will briefly talk about each club and share the names of the 4-H members and club leaders on the screen. Each club member will receive a certificate or a 4-H pin at a later date.
The East Orion Saddle Club Blazing Hoofs 4-H Club began in 2015 and updated their charter with their newly revised name in 2019. This club, which focuses on horses, was led in 2020 by Sherry Hill and Nina Jacobs. The Happy Trails 4-H Club began in 2016 and is led by Maggie Gorman. This club focuses on learning about and interacting with horses while staying involved in the total 4-H program. The Hot Shots 4-H Club was organized in October 2007 and in 2020 was led by Beth Stevie. This club focuses on safe and proper use of firearms and competes in target shooting competitions. The Junior Master Gardeners 4-H Club began meeting in the spring of 2014 and is led by Malin Allen and Gina Blandino. This club is for homeschool youth and focuses on gardening, pollinators, and nature. The Lead Drivers 4-H Club officially chartered in July 2019 and is led by Robert and Heather Parker. This club focuses on safe and proper use of firearms and competes in target shooting competitions. The Livestock 4-H Club began in February 2018 and is led by Morgan Watts. This club focuses on learning about livestock, dairy, and poultry.
The Rowan Researchers 4-H Club began in January of 2019 and is led by Jennifer White. This club is a community club and focuses on numerous areas that their 4-Hers are interested in. The Rowan Rolling Pins 4-H Club officially chartered in September 2019. This club focuses on cooking and nutrition and is led by Cheryl Correll. The West Rowan 4-H Explorers began in November of 2018 and is led by Crystal Croyle. This club is a community club and focuses on numerous areas that their 4-Hers are interested in. At-large members are members of the 4-H program, but do not belong to a specific club. They are eligible to compete in all county, district, state, and national 4-H events. Congratulations to all of these 4-Hers. We have many 4-Hers who have succeeded because of the time and effort that their club leaders and other 4-H volunteers have provided. Each of these 4-H volunteers help 4-Hers make the best better. At this time, we would like to recognize all official 4-H volunteers from 2020.
It is now time to begin the special awards portion of our program. We will be starting with achievement plans. Achievement plans are a way for 4-Hers to strive and excel in improving themselves, their clubs, and their communities. Youth must set goals and work hard towards achieving them. There are different levels that can be achieved, and as youth get older, the levels have more tasks to accomplish. Tonight's recipients are: congratulations to these 4-Hers. Now we will recognize those who turned in a 4-H project record book for 2020. 4-H project record books allow youth to be in a project that they are interested in over the course of the year, and they keep records on this project. Their project record book is turned in at the end of the calendar year and includes all of their records and information related to their 4-H project and their 4-H career over the course of that year. Youth can enter multiple categories and compete with other 4-Hers across the state if their project record book qualifies for district competition. For 2020, we had 8 youth turn in a project record book. All project record books submitted for 2020, with the exception of the Clover Bud Division, will soon be going to district competition. Our winners are: congratulations and best of luck to these 4-Hers at district competition. I would also like to take this time to recognize youth who participated in county, district, state, or national level events in 2020. There are many virtual events that 4-Hers could participate in during 2020. I'm very proud of all of the effort of each of these 4-Hers, especially during this challenging year. We applaud these 4-Hers for all of their accomplishments. I'd also be remiss if I didn't recognize our county council members. This group has continued to meet monthly and were instrumental in planning this virtual achievement night. We will now recognize our outstanding club members. The leaders of each 4-H club had the opportunity to nominate one 4-H'er that had gone above and beyond in 4-H during 2020. We had one club that nominated an outstanding club member. I will recognize the club member and read a brief description of what their leader had to say about them. Hot Shots 4-H Club, Sam Oster. Sam has worked hard during his entire 4-H career. He is a member of the 4-H Honor Club and has been awarded many honors for his electric project record books. He was chosen to be an ambassador for 4-H National Shooting Sports, did his Eagle Scout project to benefit 4-H shooting sports, and participated in the Ambassador Leadership Program all summer. He encourages 4-H members to work hard in 4-H, specifically as it relates to his favorite 4-H activities, shooting sports, and the electric program. Congratulations, Sam. Next, I will recognize the Rowan County 4-H'er of the Year. This award is given to a 4-H'er ages 13 to 18 as of January 1st who has excelled in 4-H. Youth must apply for this award and fill out an extensive application outlining their 4-H career, participation on various levels, and their leadership abilities. This year's recipient has been an official 4-H member for 12 years, but has been around 4-H for her entire life. Throughout her time in 4-H, she has been involved in several 4-H clubs and is currently in the Lead Drivers 4-H Club, where she serves as president. 4-H has provided her with opportunities to travel, meet new people, gain life skills, and learn the importance of leadership and community service. She has competed in shooting sports competitions, has given 4-H presentations, and attended events such as Teen Retreat, Citizenship Focus, and 4-H Congress. She is also involved in county council. As this year's winner, she will receive $100 in 4-H Clover Bucks to be used towards attending district, state, or national 4-H events. It is my honor to present the Rowan County 4-H'er of the Year Award to Emily Barlow. Last but not least, we will recognize our 4-H'ers who will be graduating from high school in 2021. Youth are eligible to participate in 4-H as long as they are 18 as of January 1st. So this member isn't leaving us quite yet, but their time in 4-H is nearing completion. This year's graduating senior is Emily Barlow. We wish Emily well in her future endeavors.
We want to congratulate the newly elected officers of each of the Rowan County 4-H clubs. By electing you to serve as officers, the members of your clubs have expressed their confidence in your ability as leaders and in your loyalty to the ideals and objectives of 4-H. We know that you will honor their trust. This lighted candle represents the spirit of 4-H club work. Club spirit is the enthusiasm with which we enter into 4-H work. It is the integrity and loyalty we learn from living by our 4-H motto, to make the best better. Club spirit cannot be seen, but it can be felt. We challenge you to use your head, heart, hands, and help in the spirit of 4-H and carrying out the duties of your new office. You are responsible for the 4-H'ers of your club, their parents, your leaders, and the citizens of Rowan County. We challenge you to think unselfishly and to respect the needs of all 4-H'ers and prospective members, no matter what their social position or attitude. We challenge you to make this the best year ever for Rowan County 4-H. At this time, we will recognize each of the 4-H officer positions. If you are an officer for 2021, we encourage you to light a candle at home and participate in the officer induction ceremony. I present you with this candle as a symbol of your office. I hope that it will give you light as you go about the duties of leading your club. Will you attend and preside at your meetings regularly? Will you work under the direction of your leader in planning and carrying out a worthwhile program? If so, respond by saying, I will.
As Vice President, you will be expected to preside at meetings when the President is absent and assist the President as needed. Will you accept these responsibilities? If so, respond by saying, "I will."
As secretary, you are responsible for keeping accurate and up-to-date records for your club. Your job is very important because without good records, no one will know what has been accomplished by your club. Will you be careful and thorough in your work as secretary? If so, respond by saying, "I will." Your fellow 4-H friends have entrusted you with the safekeeping of its funds and financial transactions. This is a great responsibility. Will you, to the best of your ability, keep the members informed as to the balance in your account? If so, respond by saying, "I will."
Keeping the public informed is important to the life of your club. It is the window through which they will look at 4-H. Will you submit reports to the 4-H newsletter, newspaper, or social media throughout the year, being sure that names are spelled correctly and proper credit is given to all persons taking part on the program? Will you accept this candle as a symbol of your duties as reporter and carry out the duties to the best of your ability? If so, respond by saying, "I will."
As a 4-H officer with any other position title, it is your responsibility to help lead your club according to the officer position to which you have been elected. Will you accept this responsibility and carry out your duties to the best of your ability? If so, respond by saying, "I will."
If you are a newly installed officer, please stand and repeat the 4-H pledge. I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living, for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Thank you for your participation. Please extinguish your candles. This concludes our virtual achievement night. Thank you for watching this video and supporting Rowan County 4-H and its members. We are looking forward to an exciting 2021 4-H year.